I'm really excited to present our newest listing at 311 Lamont Drive in historic Decatur. This is a beautiful home, and we're going to walk you through the exact process we follow that we've created to market and sell a home for absolute top dollar. Stay tuned to the end. I'm going to give you the best tip of all the tips that I can give. First step in the listing process, coming up with the value of your home. In most cases, we will have seen and shown or even sold homes that would be comparable to the house that you're trying to sell. So we would come out, take a look at the property, take a look at the current condition of the property, and give you advice as to what are the next steps. Do you need to paint? Do you need to rebuild a deck? We want to look at what has sold that is comparable. Not only what has sold, but also what is currently active, because that's a big factor in what your home is going to sell for. Okay, now that we've come to a conclusion on the price, we're going to do a professional staging consultation. Look, I see houses all the time. That being said, I am not a stager. I don't want to tell my clients what they should or shouldn't do as pertains to making the house show ready, because I wasn't professionally trained to do that, even though I have an eye and understanding of how real estate works. So we bring in the stager. You get a full list of items, kind of like an inspection report, to adjust in your house to make the home more sellable. If the home is vacant, we can actually have this company bring in furniture to stage the property. So while you're in the process of getting the house completely ready, we're gonna go ahead and get a sign out in the front yard. It's a beautiful 8-foot standing wood sign with riders on the top. These are printed by a professional sign creation company called Farmer Signs here local to Atlanta, as well as we'll put out directionals. So when we're doing open houses, we're gonna find the closest intersection that has the most traffic so we can try and drive traffic to the front of your home. Photography. This is one of the most important parts as well. Third to staging and preparing your home and price. We gotta have the cleanest, clearest possible photos. We do not shoot our own photos. I'm great at taking a picture. I'm great at taking videos, but I realize my strength lie in helping people move the property and find properties to buy. My strength doesn't lie in being a professional photographer. So we're gonna outsource that to a company who specializes in getting drone footage, high definition photos that really make the house show the best it can online, because everybody's looking online. So what's a virtual tour? Most people think that you have to buy a Matterport camera, something very expensive to get a virtual tour. Not true. You can simply do that with an iPhone through Zillow's virtual tour app. They've allowed us the ability to walk through a home, take 360 panoramic photos of each room, and then their technology pieces the house together in a flow that makes sense as if you were walking through it as a buyer. Zillow has actually shown us stats showing that the homes that have virtual tour on Zillow tend to get a much higher volume of traffic than homes that don't have it. Once we're all done with the preparations for the house, we're gonna be ready to put it on the market. We're gonna be putting it in FMLS, First Multiple Listing Service, Georgia MLS, Georgia Multiple Listing Service. That are the two listing services that really service this whole metro Atlanta area that we live, work, and sell in. Once your listing goes into the MLS, it is found everywhere online. All these other websites like Realtor and Zillow and Trulia, they're all syndication websites. So they are going to pick up that information from the listing service and span it across the web anywhere you could possibly imagine. Email, print, and digital campaigns. When we have a listing in an area that we know is a hot area, we're gonna make sure to go in and not only try to cover the area in mailers to make sure everyone knows and has a chance to pick their neighbor, but also we're gonna create online campaigns such as large-scale email campaigns, social media campaigns, all different types of content that's going to showcase your house and put it in front of more eyes, which ultimately leads to more views and more offers. So another unique feature about Golden Key Real Estate Group is that we are a Zillow Flex partner. Zillow decided a couple of years ago that they were going to no longer sell leads directly to agents like myself and teams. They said, we're gonna find the best top producing agents in Atlanta, And we're going to invite them to be part of our Flex program so that we can disperse those leads out to those agents and those teams. And then when they close that business, they'll pay us a referral fee instead of them paying us on the front end for the lead. Over the course of the past 3 years, they have narrowed down all the agents that are in their platform and given larger market share to agents like Golden Key Group that are handling those leads, providing the kind of service that they want to be known for providing. In addition to that, we go and we spend on realtor.com leads, which we're able to actually buy leads in that zip code so that we can increase, again, our leverage and ability to find buyers directly for the house that we're selling. We do like to be face-to-face with a consumer. I'm always better in person than I am through video or over the phone. We like to do the open house the first Sunday after we list a property, which we usually list all our properties on Thursday. So there's all the anticipation of the property being listed with the coming soon sign and all the pre-listing calls, in addition to all the marketing, in addition to it all leading up until Sunday when we hold the open house. So we get the maximum amount of people walking through. We're able to meet those people firsthand and sell the house the best we know how to sell it, which is better than anyone in the market because we've done our due diligence understanding exactly what we're selling. Feedback, follow up, and follow through is exactly what we do. Every Thursday, we'll check in with our sellers with an updated market analysis, keeping them abreast of what is active, what has gone under contract, what is sold, and how do those homes stack up to and compare to yours. Now, if there is an adjustment that needs to be made, which in most cases that is not the case with our team, but in a softer market, sometimes that happens. You have to reevaluate where you're at, consider where you're going, and make decisions accordingly. Obviously, you can pick up the phone and call me, call Maliana. This is not restricted to only a Thursday conversation. It's just in addition to make sure you know you're going to be contacted and kept in touch with throughout the process of selling the house. I mentioned in the front I would give you the pro tip. Beyond anything that I've discussed or talked about, price is the most important thing about the selling of your home. If you overprice your home is going to sit. You'll notice in this graph, in the first to fourth week are the maximum amount of exposure that you're going to get online. Therefore, if you miss the mark on the front end, you're going to miss that most important window to secure that buyer that knows your home is priced right and is willing to do whatever they need to do in order to buy it. You control the terms, which is very important. What date are you moving? What kind of repairs are you going to do post-inspection? All these things make a difference in your ability to successfully close this home. Hey, if you made it through the whole video, I just want to say thank you so much for taking the time to listen to what I have to say about real estate. We've been doing this a long time and we feel confident that we can help you and anyone that really needs help as it pertains to real estate. So if you are thinking about selling your home, please call me. We'd love to work with you. We'd love to consult with you and make sure that you get the very best of what you can get in the real estate market in Metro Atlanta. Have a great day and I'll talk to you soon.